Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, viewers. Welcome once more to Requiem for London. Our scene is set tonight at a bit of a party thrown by one Miss Emma Bellafleur of the Loncade Sanctum. For tonight is the opening night to her new establishment, Enoch, where all manner of creatures of the night can put aside the worries of the world and indulge in their more darker appetites, both benevolent and not so much. You have quite a bit of a line tonight, Miss Bellafleur, and several of them seem to put off a bit of a predatory aura. It seems that word about the club's opening has gone beyond the expectations, but then again, there is rumors going around about how you did have a hand in the blood hunt that occurred. Perhaps this is proven to be the best type of advertisement.
Emma
Where
is
do you find yourself right now?
Emma is currently in her room, which is hidden somewhere, with her beloved little cat called Cthulhu in her hands. Well, and she's already wearing her beautiful dress, the same one she wore to meet her her not mentor, but the same one she wore to see Michael May. So it's like a resources 5 dress. And so yes, she's and with the cat, she's just looking at her, playing with him, and then thinks back of Miggy, thinking that she still feels sorry for Miggy, saying not thinking that death is not what Miggy deserved, and thinks back on Jack, who she's been trying to get a hold of, trying to talk to for quite a while, since before he was even missing. But since before he was even kidnapped by McGee, but now he has seemed to disappear. Well, the events and all the people coming to the event have risen her spirit a little bit, but she's feeling a little down, having her friend missing. And so she decides to get up and start making her way inside the actual club.
Indeed. It is about this time that three individuals, perhaps arriving at the same time, perhaps at different intervals, make their way into the club as well. The time is just about that the bouncer unhooks the velvet rope that blocks off the club and people start to pour in. As these three individuals enter, all three not necessarily noticing each other at the same time, describe what they see as they walk into Enoch.
They walk into, well, they go up some stairs, and when they arrive, it pretty much looks like a ruined city, and like a ruined ancient city. Maybe it seems to be a mixture between Mayan city and or a Roman city, and it's yeah. So yeah, there's like vegetation growing, and there's actually a pathways, but it's you can see it's made to look that way, but it has vegetation growing over the pathways, and there's broken statues with arms, broken arms, or well, different parts of the statues are missing. So it looks like pretty much you walk in the middle of a ancient city that's in ruins, but it's quite beautiful. The sun is the sun, sorry, the sky is actually, you can actually see the sky, but the roof is all glass, and so yeah, and the light of the moon reflects on the statues, making the whole place look quite beautiful. And there's 5 stages in total, one in each corner, that are like quite
It's just
small.
stress.
So there are four stages that are quite small on each corner of the room of the well establishment, and one bigger one where this is the opening. Right now, if acceptable, there be a band playing.
What?
If it's acceptable, could there be a band playing on the main stage? Because it's
I could not hear what you were saying. You're speaking away from the camera.
okay. Could there be a band playing on the main stage?
Oh yeah, sure thing.
So yeah, there's a live band playing. It's like playing. If you go to wait, use the YouTube thing playing. So yeah, and there's a live band playing, and above the main stage there's this big thing that looks like it's made of well, it's glass, but sorry, you can it's reflective glass. And it's like a big circle, and it's yes, just above the main stage. No, it's not
Interesting
Nickelback.
indeed. Again, we will start with probably the most obvious person in the room, Mr. Solomon. What do you think is you are sort of walking around this very extravagant and with a lot of manpower in order to make just right? Yes, that's correct.
Sorry, just having some issues there. I've missed some of that. But yeah, sorry, I only heard band and a
right.
brief discussion.
Basically, the inside of Enoch is on the second floor and is sort of I would best describe it as a Vegas-themed style, like ancient, like Sodom and Gomorrah-esque, like ruined city with several stages, a live band playing, a open skybox covered in glass, and several other, like, very aesthetic pieces, such as like paths that actually have actual grass growing up over it in order to immerse the viewers in sort of
Okay.
a step back in time, as it were, to
And also, what type
biblical
of
time.
what sort of type of establishment is this? Is it just a club or?
It's a strip bar, if I'm correct.
Yeah,
But
it's very
the four
nice.
stages have women on
Yes.
it.
It's a very, very exclusive, very posh, I imagine. Sort of glass light. So Brock would be. He would enter. He would sign in. He would announce his presence, his name, quite happily. He would casually just be watching, looking around, and a part of him's a bit sort of childlike, a bit sort of giggly when he sees rather attractive, alluring women sort of asking him for a private dance or if they could help him with anything. But he politely refuses. He just he wanders around, and I think he would head to the bar if there was one and ask for coffee.
We will get back to that in just a second. Miss Brothers, what do you think as you enter the club, Enoch?
Well, Chloe would have started her day in the outfit, would have headed over to the club in this outfit you see in my picture right here. She would have pulled this thing out from a bag hidden in the closet and tried to sneak out in this dress before the Mythically could see. Because she doesn't dress up. But it's Emma's club, and she needs to go talk to Emma about possibly finding Jack, so she sneaks out looking like that. And she'll walk in and she'll be like, well, this is definitely Emma's style. Very extravagant. And, damn it, she would want to drink too.
Yeah. So, as you walk up, you will just sort of hear the words, I'd like to get a coffee, please, and maybe your blood will turn to ice. But again, we'll get back to that in just a second, as we now go to our last player tonight. Alan Falls, Mr. Falls, what do you think you enter, either officially or subtly?
Well, Alan is just doing whatever he can to not think about his perpetually horrible situation. So he will walk in like everyone else this one time. and announces himself rather quietly, and walk up the stairs, sees that Nickelback is playing, and properly walk out the door. No, he
The music you're hearing is the music that's being played. Not Nickelback.
yeah, he'll find a place to sit down. Maybe even at the bar and just ask for a drink. Perhaps the bar lady or barman does not respond too kindly to him, as he's not very good at this, and his soul's slowly being cut away bit by bit. So,
Well, funnily enough, is you too will sort of hear somebody pull up next to you in a very familiar voice go, "I'd like to have a coffee, please, and maybe your blood will also turn to ice."
Okay. Just as a note, the strippers aren't dressed as traditional strippers. They're dressed in togas.
Nice. Indeed, this is definitely a throwback to the old, like, biblical movie. It's like everyone doing everyone, just good old kindred fun. But 3 kindred are now at a bar. One blissfully unaware of the other two painfully aware of that one. Take it away, players. As Emma enters her own club and sort of sees the scene playing out before her.
As kindred can sense each other, of course, and I'd say because you're quite close, if you're at the bar, you could easily look upon each other, a brief glimpse. And as soon as he gets his coffee, Brock will look to Chloe and raise his arms up, going, "Ah, the mugger! How are you?"
oh,
She's got her hand to her head. She's like looking down, and she's waiting for her drink. And as soon as he says, "Oh, the mugger," she's like, "Oh, fuck me! Fuck!
How,
I have my running shoes on."
how are you? How are things? Still trying to be all, dubious and skullduggery? He really just walks straight up to you, smiling with his coffee, which he doesn't. He just seems to sniff quite briefly and looks to you with a smile as if waiting for a response.
This face. She's like, "Shit. Brock, how are you? Hi. My drink, please. Make it a double."
You might notice that some shifty figure has just like started nudging himself more closely to this.
Indeed. Brock, you will sense that, and so will Chloe. Chloe, you've never
Oh.
really met this individual before, but Brock, since he does not seem to be obfuscated, you will recognize him as another friend you've recently met.
Actually, I would have seen him falling from a vent at the Brixton.
Oh yeah.
Really? Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, the Brixton. Am I
And
right,
his
ladies
face
and
as he was being flown up out of the roof.
in that case, you both recognize this individual, although Chloe might not know his name.
Great.
Well, if Brock senses Alan behind him, perhaps he's trying to. He's just approaching normally? I'm assuming.
Yeah, Brock has started interacting with the environment around him, therefore he is real. So,
He's real. So Brock will get that tingling like back his neck of, "Oh, who's that?" And looks around and sees that. Oh, so he did get your name, I think. I think you did tell him his name. So he'll look to you and go, "Oh, Alan, look, let me introduce you. This is the mugger, Alan."
Mugger.
Bus? Are you driving the bus? Thank you for driving it over me. You wanted to. Ah, I'm okay. Drink. And she'll take just down her drink like really quick. And then she'll turn.
Well, it's either the bus or my Cadillac.
she'll turn and see Alan and just start laughing.
Is she trying to make it sound like it's a joke? Or...
No, this is genuine. Like, she recognizes him, and she is
I
just
see.
laughing and pointing at him.
He goes, "Oh, you know Alan?"
Yeah, I know, Alan. Yeah. We met from across the room and from a ceiling.
Vents fucking suck, man.
Now this sounds like a funny story. A vent. You met him in a vent? How strange.
No, I was crawling for a vent, and then well, it was poorly constructed, you see.
Oh, why was you calling for the vent?
That is a good question.
Johnny's fucking guards wouldn't let me in. I thought you just paid a check and you go play, but they just took my money and wouldn't let me in, the assholes.
Oh, you should just ask a bit politely. They'll let you in. I've been around the Johnny's place. Oh, that's a very loud, very violent place. Quite a bit of fun though.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Emma makes her way to the with a group of kids. She is dressed in they have seen Emma before. She's right now wearing a dress that they actually the colors. It's not one color. It's just like the color of the night sky and the like looks like it actually stars in it as she dresses as she walks. The dress does seem to adopt her forms and they seem to be moving. And yes, she makes her way with her hair done up too, and she makes her way on to the group of kindred and smiles, bows, and says, "Good day."
Emma looks at the two boys. Save me. He'll like go over to her side. Hi, honey.
She'll smile and goes, "Chloe, it's a pleasure to meet you."
Oh! Alan looks, his eyes light up a bit when he hears that.
And she'll turn and go, "Alan," and she'll smile and goes, "It's good to see you again." And she'll turn to the other man and goes, "I do not believe I've had the pleasure of meeting you yet." And she'll extend her hand.
He'll be quite awestruck because again, Emma is a fantastic-looking individual in this fabulous dress. So he will look a bit sort of dumbfounded, but then he'll do a very polite bow and reach for your hand to kiss it in a very gentlemanly way, manner, and just goes, "Oh, enchanté, mademoiselle, you're looking fantastic this evening, my dear Emma. I am Brock Solomon. I work for the silent conspiracy, as it were."
And she'll smile and goes, "Oh, it is good to know. It's a pleasure to see you. I hope you're enjoying this club. And are you new to this city?"
Oh yes, I'm rather. I've lived in the great city of London for a long time, but I'm quite new to this family, to this new family that I seem to have joined. It's fun though. I've already made loads of friends, dear Alan and Chloe, I believe. He looks to you because he's like, "Oh,
Alan
that's
just
your name."
kind of like playfully punches you in the shoulder and just say, "Hey, look at that, brothers! You made a friend."
Oh.
Emma will look to Emily and goes, to Chloe and goes, "What is wrong?"
Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. It's been a very bad week, and I need to talk to you in private when we get a chance.
She's not a very good pickpocket, I think, is what we're all hearing right now.
No.
That was all just a tasteful.
I need to reiterate what he's trying to say when he calls me a mugger is that I tried to. If I was mortal, you'd kill me with a smile. Like you'd smile at me and I'd croak.
Yes, she's correct. The term mugger is wrong because one must succeed at pickpocketing. Let's just say, we'll just call her Chloe. Chloe's her name. We don't need to call names here.
Say not very good, but fair enough.
Well, if you wish to speak privately with each other, I will allow you the chance. Is it okay, my dear Mademoiselle Emma, for a tiny bit of feeding at your club? I do wish to ask permission, of course.
She'll say, "Cherry flavored wine."
Oh, sorry, I didn't get that.
She'll say, "You can ask for cherry flavored wine."
Oh, if that's the terms here, I was looking at some of the lovely ladies you have here, but I will stick to the cherry flavored wine if you wish.
Shell's monks guys know the staff are not feedable on. The human guys, the people, other clients here, if they give you blood, as long as it is not done forcefully, you can feed on.
I will take this into consideration. He'll turn and he'll again try to get the barman's attention to ask for some cherry flavoured wine.
And so yeah, it's probably very. Sorry, it's probably like high up blood.
Sorry, you're really breaking up there. I can only get every other.
It's probably not. It's probably like pretty good tasting blood. It's not like just any blood that they got out of anywhere.
Okay, well, Brock is distracted with that at the moment. He's just tasting and drinking and trying to get this drink.
And yes, Emma will turn to Chloe and will say, "Do you wish to speak now, or can we delay it?"
Do you know where Jack is?
And then she'll down. She'll say, "I'm afraid I don't." You'll consider that she's like worried about that.
I also need to talk to you about something, just because I haven't been able to thoroughly vent except to the Mythic League and to apparently now, in front of Roadkill, now Johnny.
And that she'll say, "We can talk now if you want."
Morty has been missing for a week.
She'll say, we can go somewhere more quiet.
Please.
And so yeah, she'll take a room with you. She'll go in a room where there's a bouncer in front of the door. And she'll, after they've walked through, she'll lock the door again, and they go up again some stairs, and you can see that as you arrive in a room, you can see that the big glass thing that's above the stage is actually, that's where you're standing now, and you can see everyone. They can't see you because it's a mirror, but to them they can see everyone in the club.
Oh, very cool. I think Brock would sort of wave and sort of say, "I'll come back soon."
Yes, she'll say, "Yeah, I'll be back soon. Don't worry." And so yes, now she's in that room with Chloe, and she'll say, "This is the kindred only room, and right now it's only the two of us."
Okay. So, this might be a little rush. Let me know if you need me to repeat anything, but I just need to get this off my chest. Morty's been missing for about a week. I just received a package from my father with Morty's foot inside of it, saying that he has kidnapped Morty and is holding him, and if I want him back, I need it to be done before the next full moon, which is coming up soon, and I better be prepared to fight and kill him. I recently went to a freaking library recently to do some research, and found out that there are werewolves in Epping Forest, and that apparently my father is the pack leader of it. So I have to kill the pack leader of the werewolves in Epping Forest, and he's holding my best friend, and I need help.
And she'll look at you and she'll just say, "Wow, you have issues with your father. Well,
I'm kidding.
I'll be more than happy to help. In any way possible. You have trained me to fight, although I'm not sure I'm ready to take on a pack of werewolves just yet."
I don't know how big the pack is.
And she'll
and
say,
I'm trying to get the elves and the Carthians, but they sent me the reason why, they're calling me a mugger out there is no, is I have to do a favor for them, and it involved Brock, and I failed.
"What did you want with Brock?"
The package he was carrying. And he was playing so nice, and he even denied the fact that I was fucking Carthian. He just called me loud.
she'll say, don't. Yeah.
And then I tried punching it out of his hand, and all of a sudden, like, snap, he's already picking it up and going, oh, that was a nasty gust of wind. He called my punch a gust of wind!
And she'll say he must be fast if he oversped you. And she'll say, so do you know where the files are now?
No. No, I don't. They're at a safe house.
Do you know where the safe house is?
I don't think so. No. Wait. I'd have to go through my notes again. Out of character.
Okay.
Out of character. David.
Okay.
David, since it was Johnny's task. Location of safe house, yes or no?
Oh, what, the place where he delivers it?
Yes.
You would have been told where to find him. They don't know where he drops it off.
Okay. No, I don't know where the package is. I don't know where the safe house is.
Okay, and she'll say, where did you meet Brock when this happened?
At a park. And I need a bench. And it hurt a lot. And then roadkill, I tried telling him to go get the package because he wasn't helping, it was just sitting there. And he robbed a poor old lady of her purse.
And she'll look up and goes, oh, that's right, you can't speak to animals, can you?
No, I can't. I'm working on it.
And she'll smile and she'll say, do you have anyone to teach you?
Huh?
She'll say, do you have anyone to teach you?
I did not catch that last word. Sorry, Nelson.
Do you have anyone to teach you?
No.
She'll say, well, I'm not too good at it, but I can do it. I'll do my best.
You want to help me on the next run?
And she'll smile and goes, yes, I consider you a friend and I'll help you.
Thank you, Emma. Because the longer that freaking Morty is out in that godforsaken forest, I am slowly but surely and actually starting to quickly lose my fucking mind.
And she'll smile. She'll put her hands on Chloe's shoulders and she'll say, it's okay. We'll get him back. I'm not gonna lie, it's going to be hard, but we'll get him back.
Yeah, and a very, very big rush job since the full moon's gonna be here soon.
Do you have anyone else that is willing to help you?
I was going to ask Jack, but apparently he's gone. Because what better person than the person I've been teaching?
She'll say,
And if I got those packages, I would have asked Johnny for help, but I need to get that package first. And I've been trying to get a hold of Adriana, but I can't get a hold of Adriana. But now Johnny's gonna have me, get packages from them, for the Carthians. I don't know how she's gonna feel about that.
and she'll
But
say, I can talk to Adriana myself.
Brock even offered the help.
And, well, I don't know, bro, yet. Are there reasons why you wouldn't want his help?
I don't know. But I was trying to mug him, and he's just like, oh, I can help you with your friend. And it's just like, oh my god, he confused me so much. So I was just trying to focus on getting the damn job done because I was seeing it more as an obstacle than an opportunity.
And his help might be good to take. Even you don't know yet. I do not think he'd be in league with werewolves.
I don't think so either. But he was like really quick. Damn it, I am gonna need his help. He's really fast.
And she'll say, well, his help is better than if you're willing, we'll be able to help.
I'll figure it out.
Okay, well, we can invite him now, or you can book him.
No. Oh man. Oh, hold on. She'll like go outside the door and go find Brock.
So we're going to have to cut back several minutes now. Both Emma and Chloe walked into the kindred-only section, leaving just Brock Solomon and Alan Falls just sitting at the bar.
So again,
Alan, walks back to the bar. And then Brock is, after they close the door, in his face.
War is your only weakness.
Well, if I could roll for larceny right next to the bodyguard, I would, but I have a feeling that wouldn't go down well.
Use the vent.
We've been through this, damn it. Alan, he walks back to the bar. He feels like he's gotten most of what he wanted, ironically. So he heads back rather almost like he's skipping back. Not actually skipping back, but rather perky, rather happy, rather satisfied.
Oh, Brock will take note of that as you kind of walk off, as if he was just about to talk to you, but you kind of walked off to follow them, and then you start to walk back. And
Alan's counting on this.
So he looks like, oh, you seem quite chipper. I didn't think you was invited as well, but what's put a kick in your step?
Oh, nothing much. Just stuff for trading information, all that. Yeah.
Oh, so you're a bit of an information gatherer then? I thought you were just a paper desk jockey like myself.
That too, but I tend to do a bit of brokering on the side.
I thought there might be a reason why you're attending all this skullduggery work of yours that you keep claiming. But
I'm quite good at it.
Oh no, it's to each their own. No. They both seem to know you very well. That's
Well, I guess Chloe must have been there when I fell through that then.
So you fell through the vent at the Cartian establishment. I don't think they would have taken that very well.
Johnny didn't. Well, most of them didn't. But I'll...
Oh yes, that Johnny. Now she's a very, very mean lady. Oof.
Yeah, I don't really get what her problem is, really. But, oh well. That is really her problem and not mine.
Well, again, I'd love to just sit down and have a good chat with her about things, but I do feel that she doesn't like our group very much. Many of the kindred seem very suspicious about us. I still think our group seems to be running things very well. Kind of flourishing, feeding is free, hunters are activities down, I believe.
Yeah, there really hasn't been much to complain about, really, but to be honest, I feel like we've really been cleaning up the messes that the Carthins have been leaving behind, to be totally frank with you.
Oh yes, I've heard all the rumours. Oh, and the thing that happened at the Bunnies establishment. I never went there myself, but yes, something about a massive masquerade, which the Invictus seem to be complaining about. He says Invictus very quietly, as if anyone's looking. He says there's a whole kinds of headaches and paperwork that needed to be filed after that event. Ugh.
Yeah, I heard a lot of us got arrested. That was well, it didn't help that there was blood everywhere either.
There was what? There was blood everywhere?
Yeah, well, I was there, I was hanging out, and, well, wasn't too keen on the fact that, well, there was blood everywhere.
Oh, that's just disgusting.
Apart from
very wasteful.
Yeah, apart from the obvious rule breaking and the really creepy nature of it, it also kind of makes the animal inside you get a bit rowdy. Not good
Well,
for one's mental health.
I have. I will confide in you, my dear friend Alan. I too have been having issues with this. They keep referring to it as the beast, that kind of primordial urge to feed. You see, I would never be caught in dead in a place like this, but there is that tasty, tasty, tasty kind.
Yeah, how long have you been around exactly? You say you've been just starting to have troubles with it?
Oh, I've been around for a few, well, as an official family member, for a few, about, oh, actually, hold on, I need to think about that, because he's quite recent, actually.
And perfect timing, too. While
Okay.
Brock is sort of thinking about how old he is, the door to the kindred-only room will open again as Miss Bellafleur and Miss Brothers re-enter the room.
He actually just kind of walks up and just goes, Brock, we actually require you in the room upstairs for a chat.
Oh, um, I cannot refuse the offer of two lovely ladies, such as yourself.
Emma's joined the room, so.
Oh, is it just Chloe? Oh,
Yeah.
then it will just simply say, oh, I cannot refuse a lovely lady such as yourself.
Alan will Alan will, upon hearing that, noticing that there's a discrepancy between genders here, will just comically say, "Ah, no room for one more."
Well, I mean, unless you want to help me with something.
I do know about it. Don't presume I don't. And yes. Well, maybe. We'll see. I need some more information first. I'd prefer
Well,
not to
then
commit
let me
to.
indulge you with these two itty-bitty little words. Epping Forest.
Oh, what the
Oh, Epping Forest, that's a lovely place. Good for a good stroll.
Well, I don't know what area of Epping Forest you travel down. I would suggest staying away from the area for the moment.
I really
All right.
My Invictus friend is missing.
We're out in the open, right? Are people hearing this?
No, she's leaned in close to you and she's whispering this.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, I wouldn't say whispering, more like low voice at this point, because there is quite a bit of ambient noise with, the band, Nickelback still playing, and of course, like several rowdy customers like getting lap dances, and people are starting to get well drunk right now. So
Al will simply whisper back. I believe Mortimer is of the Chrome. What has he been telling you exactly? That's interesting.
I don't know, since I haven't talked to him in a week and just received his foot in a box.
Oh God, what did he do?
I don't know. Would you like to come upstairs and talk about it more, or do we want to sit in a crowd?
Oh no! We received his foot. Oh, this is very urgent. No, lead on.
Thank you, Brock.
Footnote in his requiem, as it were.
Oh God Almighty!
Alan falls, ladies and gentlemen.
Alan just says that out loud, as if this isn't significant at all. It's just his foot. And we'll start heading up to the room, regardless of whether or not you follow. He just kind of leaves you with that joke hanging.
No, she turned on the heels that she's wearing, because she's actually wearing heels tonight, and goes back upstairs.
The joke causes the heels to snap.
Brock will turn to the barman and get an umbrella for his drink that he puts in there, and then quickly chases after the two and lead up to the upstairs room.
Does Emma follow them, or does she remain downstairs?
No, Emma is waiting in the room upstairs.
Downstairs? Alright, you got it.
So Emma is waiting
Emma is upstairs.
Okay.
No, Emma is already upstairs. She's waiting upstairs.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
When everybody's in the room and the door is secured and locked, which Chloe will make sure, she'll turn to the group. Alrighty, so I'm going to catch you boys up just like I've catched up Emma here. caught up. Thank you. I am not on my best night tonight, okay? I am on so little thread on the stick of dynamite that's still attached to me, okay?
Go on, the quick FAQ on what's happening.
So, my friend Morty has been missing for a week. He is part of Invictus and Circle of Crone. I don't know
Alan
what
raises an eyebrow when he says someone is a part of two factions.
Yeah, tell me about it.
It's a long story.
Well,
Chloe
Alan
will
actually
recall.
knows. He's just fucking with Chloe right now. Because he's Alan.
Take another breath. And then last week I received a package from my father, a murdering bastard, and everything that I've been tracking here, and which is the main reason why I'm here, with Morty's foot in it and a note saying that I have until the next full moon to get Morty out of the forest and be ready to fight and kill my father. And then I went to a library recently and found out that it's werewolves.
Exactly. But again, Chloe's just paraphrasing, but nobody noticed this at the time.
Alan, yeah, he when he hears werewolves, his head tilts slightly.
Brock looks confused. He just sort of goes, sorry, is that a term for someone or something?
Werewolves. Rar. Like
So,
the
so it's a group of people who call themselves werewolves? Is that...
No, werewolves. Like Wolfman. They turn into wolves.
They're actually werewolves?
Yes!
Oh.
And my father is the leader of them.
Huh. That's gonna be a problem.
Brock just looks shocked and a bit confused.
Right, okay.
Tell me about it.
I need some improvisation. Wait, you said he's a leader of them? Wait, how many are we dealing with here? Because
I don't know.
Okay. All right then.
This sounds like a matter for the sheriff or something. If a kindred's life is at risk, I'm sure our covenant will do something about it.
Well,
that's the problem.
Unfortunately, his best friend tried to rob from. His best friend is a Carthian who tried to rob an Invictus, so I'm not sure that would work so well, but I can send out the grapevine and see what you get.
I've been trying to get a hold of Adriana and haven't heard anything.
I can get in contact with her for you.
But
please.
Actually, how long is it till the next full moon?
Why do you need her exactly?
Because she's the one that got us over here. That is our contact here in London. And I'm sorry, but just because I met you and last time I met her.
This really does put into perspective why Adriana got so angry when she learned about who it was who mugged Brock Solomon.
Attempted.
It's attempted mug.
Because Adriana, that's the other lady that was with you, Alan, at the bar.
Yeah.
Yes, she is quite amazing for getting us over here, and I am eternally grateful. And she even woke me up from torpor, and I really just need to talk to her. And then she, like, all of a sudden that red eye gets bright, and then she's like, "Oh."
Because you are short-tempered right now, I'll ignore the many criticisms I have of you and just get straight to the point. So your father's based in Epping Forest, and he runs a pack of friends, don't know how many, could range from one guy to 100.
Don't know.
And you're supposed to kill him, or one of us are.
No, I am. It will happen.
There may be a few holes in this plan that we need to figure out, because we certainly ain't winning this with brute force, I can tell you that right now.
Which is why I've been trying to get in with the Carthians, since they're all warriors.
Well, can't we just talk to this individual, your father, trying to arrange something?
And again,
Why would you?
Alan,
Why?
you specifically will know that the Carthians are not all warriors. She's making
Not
a
all
lot
warriors,
of
but there's a lot of them.
assumptions here.
Yeah. Alan's just kind of rubbing his head, just like kind of an "oh my fucking god" kind of motion. Like he looks really like kind of frustrated and kind of exasperated.
If you don't like it, there's the door.
Alright.
Brock will offer you his drink with the umbrella in it. Take a sip of this, my good man.
Yeah, I'm gonna need
And
that.
again, Emma, you're just sort of observing all of this taking place before you.
So I can, no, we can talk about that specific issue later. So, what's your father like?
He's a murderer. He was a serial killer. He
No, I
he
mean-
killed my mom, tried to kill me and my sister, and I sent him to prison.
Okay. What was
He
he
got
into?
out
What do you
about
like?
5 years ago.
Right, so you tried to kill. Okay, so what was he into? What did he like? What does he hate?
I don't know.
What's
The
he
last
afraid
time
of?
I saw him face to face, I was 10 years old.
Right.
So,
You know anything about these werewolves? Anything?
No. And I've been
Culture,
trying
weapons.
to also get in touch with Circle of Crone.
Okay, just let's slow down here.
Chloe will know that she does have two leads. One
Yeah.
I was just
involving
going to say,
werewolf hunter / romantic fiction writer, and the other a tip-off by one of the Sanctified about a rival werewolf pack.
They don't need to know about that right now.
Understood.
Brock does know about the location of where a certain van was found as well. Or
Hmm.
dumped.
So, we'll scratch that. We don't have a plan right now. Well, I guess the first step would be to find out how to actually deal with this, what these creatures are weak against, and their own issues, particularly your father's. If we're going to be fighting him, we just need to... Pardon?
Pretty sure he just wants my head.
Mate, you're thinking about this too simplistically. He probably has his own issues besides you. Are you seriously suggesting that your father exists in a vacuum with just you and him?
I'm thinking about long-term goal. Wants my head. I want his.
You said by the next full moon you have less than a month.
Yeah.
Not long term. Unless you're fine with your friend dying, which presumably you aren't. So,
No, because if I lose him, there's automatically going to be another blood hunt in the city.
Okay,
And
this
I
is
would
not
rather
something-
not let that happen.
Brock is quite shocked. He's like,
Yes, that is straight up like a huge red flag for all you Invictus members right now, and our Lancaic Sanctum member too. Like it's becoming very clear that Miss Brothers might be a tad bit unhinged if she's meaning what she's saying.
What gave it away? My accent?
Alan frowns at this. Empty threat. You'll be dealt with the same the last one was. Let's cut to the chase and actually solve this problem, shall we? I'll look into this, well, I'll start doing some digging of my own and see what I can dig up. If you can help or have any existing leads for me, I'd appreciate it. I'm quite good at this
I
sort
have
of thing.
two.
Name them, please.
A young adult author who has very, very descriptively described a werewolf shifting all about the wolves here in London. Something Greystone. Something Greystone. Something Greystone.
And the second one?
What is that first name?
I'm sure
Samuel
I can...
Greystone. Samuel.
Well, it depends on how you want to go about it. If it's a job for a people person, then
Emma
Send
was
this better
found it.
first.
I can, if it's if you need somebody to talk to, like, then
Now, if you need someone to, let's say, retrieve some sensitive information for you, then that would be my forte.
Handling myself.
If you wish for assistance, I can use some of my contacts and look into this werewolf group in Epping. I'm sure we have some intel information on them.
Yes, I'll do what I can on that end as well.
But I don't agree with any of this murder nonsense. But I'm more than happy to rescue your friend.
Yes.
If you can just get Morty out of there, I will take care of the rest. The rest being my father. Because that is my main concern.
Your father leads this pack, or
Yeah.
werewolves particularly strong? Or are they lesser than us when it comes to combat?
No, I'm pretty sure he's stronger than me.
Okay. But you're going to want to find out what his weaknesses are. Which, what's your second lead?
Second lead again, I'm going to handle myself. It's another pack that's here in the city.
Great. Two
Emma will
problems.
raise her eyebrows and goes, "How many werewolves are in London?"
I don't know, but this one's supposed to be more sophisticated, and somebody in your group, Emma, told me about him.
And she'll look to her and goes, "Who?"
Brother Gerald.
And she'll smile and go, "I'll have to."
He knows you.
If she says yes, I've talked to Brother Gerald.
Right. Okay, so you
want to smile, she'll say, hopefully she had good things to say about it. And she'll say, "We talk the matter, so you will be investigating on that other group."
Yes.
And see if they can, well, hopefully they'll be willing to help a group of vampires against their werewolf enemies.
I did get my warning from him.
Right, so you will contact this other pack. Hopefully you will not die immediately.
What should I do? Should I speak to this novelist or help out the pack?
You know, you're really good at. Let's just say you got a chipper tone, so you can help out Miss Brothers here with the pack. I'm sure that they'll take a shine to you.
I do have a way with people.
See this guy, he knows what's up. If you're gonna, he turns to Clay. Like, you're gonna want, let's see, a persuasive helping hand if you want to look into play politics with big bad wolves. I'll look into looking up these creatures.
You can go with Emma to Greystone while she's talking to him. Use your little sneak skills if they are a little better than from the Brixton. See if you can find anything.
Yeah, I will. Now, well, you already know my covenant quite a lot, so we can discuss how much more you're going to owe them later, but for now I'll focus on helping you out and rescuing your friend. I'll see if, let's see, is there any, what about your father, per se? Any information on him? You got any leads for anything I can dig up? You said he was sent to prison, right?
Sent to prison.
Maybe I can get a psych evaluation from him.
You can probably find it, but it's going to be back from the 70s. And she just kind of smiles like, shit, I just gave away my age, essentially.
I think we need to focus on rescuing this poor chap who's missing a foot. They will focus.
Morty. His name's Morty.
Morty, sorry, I forget.
Well, Morty's been used as bait, obviously. There's no doubt there, so focusing on one would imply focusing on the other. Yeah, we're going to have to get through the leader if we want to get through multi, it seems. Now, depending on... that can be accomplished in about 10 different ways, but the more prepared we are, the easier it will be. I'll talk to Adriana about you as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll work out a transaction later. Because I will just make this clear right now. You are going to owe me for this. I'm not running into werewolves for nothing.
Oh.
No doubt.
As for me, I'm just helping out a fellow kindred in need. He's super genuine and honest when he says that.
Good for you. I've been in enough life-threatening situations to last me a whole requiem, so I think I'm going to start taking checks from now on.
As soon as the Mythic League starts making money, I will send you one.
Yeah. Well, presumably they're already paying my covenant, so I'll know they use them for free. So that wouldn't make sense.
Well, it seems that we have a plan together. Perhaps we should enjoy the rest of this evening as he raises his glass and drinks.
Okay. And on that note right now, we shall call this section, we'll call it Part 1, Adieu. As it's about at this point that a limousine pulls up to Enoch, unbeknownst to the 4 people in the kindred-only section of the club. Looks like a special guest has arrived. Thank you all for watching, and have a lovely night.